Hello friends, today's adventure begins at Harborside, which is a condo complex where Carol and I got married, and it's down here near, it's actually in St Pete Beach, and very nice. So we're going to ride from here, go through Gulfport, then we'll go through Clam Bayou, which is by the Sunshine Skyway, then we'll end up at the St Pete Pier. Join me, shall you? Okay, let's leave Dead Man's Key, Harborside Condo Complex, and we're going to go to the Dolphin Cruise and Dinner Cruise right behind me there. And from here you can catch those two boats out for an afternoon or an evening of fun and excitement. And that's on Boca Ciega Bay, which is just right here, and then Don Cesar is over my shoulder there, as well as Passagril, which is another nice section of the beach to visit. So join me on this. Okay, let's zip across this causeway and go into Gulfport. And the first thing we'll encounter at Gulfport is the campus of Stetson University. Quite a nice campus. That's designed after the Giralda in Sevilla. So it's quite a nice campus. There's a nice reflecting pool here. So here we are again at Stetson University College of Law. It's a nice little campus. Alrighty. So we're in Gulfport. Now in a moment we'll be in downtown Gulfport, which is a fun little town. It's been here a while. And there's a casino down there, but it's no longer a casino. They still call it a casino. It's separate restaurants. Look at that. And there goes my brother-in-law. My wife's over there on their electric motorbikes. Boom! Let's cruise on out of Stetson University here, past the wonderful palm trees in the campus of Stetson Law School. And now we enter the entryway to Gulfport proper. So the Gulfport is just down the road here a bit, but there's this art garden here, and they have sculptures that look like chess pieces. That was the queen, here's the knight, and then those are ceramic ones, and then we come up to some ironwork ones, one of which is my favorite. That's a heart-shaped like thing, and there's some chimes, and we roll on. In a moment you'll see my favorite, which is this winged creature here. Hey friends, here we are in Gulfport. We're about to approach that bayou that we saw, the Boca Ciega Bay. But before we get there, there's this beautiful park with lots of sculptures. This is the Climber Art Park. And then we're about to go into some parts with several restaurants that are pretty fun. Live music on weekends. In fact, we're riding with one of the musicians who plays on weekend. All right, this is one of my favorites in the park. It's called Big Dumb Heart. You can see his heart there, and he's got the flowers. He's proposing. He's on one knee. How much more chivalrous can one be? There we go. Here they come up behind me. Nope. Yep.
Let's get in the picture.
All right, everybody wave.
Hey!
There we are in Gulfport. Say, we love your tours, Mike.
Yeah, lead us on, Mike.
Yes. All right, so let's zip through the part here with all the parking, where on either side of the road are various restaurants of all kinds of types of food, and quite enjoyable. We'll end up here at Caddy's, which is just on the water. So behind me there is the casino, which is, again, no longer a casino, but it still says casino on the outside. Apparently back in the days it was a casino. And it's right on the water. You can just see the water over my shoulder there. And here's Caddy's, and in this block there's several restaurants, and there's one in the end called O'Malley's, which has a wonderful burger if you like burgers. And both of them have live music on the weekends and such. And here we are with Caddy's back over my shoulder now, and I'm facing the water, and I've overdubbed it because in a moment the wind noises are getting real bad. And there's the casino again. And there's Boca Ciega Bay. So across from there, way off in the distance, you can just about see the Sunshine Skyway, which is the bridge taking you over to Bradenton. And on this water, they have the fireworks at the 4th of July, so a lot of people crowd in here. And later on in the year, after the 4th of July, hurricane season sets in, so the waterfront property goes from where I'm standing all the way up to almost where that garden park was. Okay, buckle up as we ride through Clam Bayou. It's a section of St. Petersburg it's a restoration area where they're restoring the ecosystem there. It also serves as a buffer during high tide season, or hurricane season rather, when the tide dream big and be big. All right, here's my Bon Mai hot dog. And it's technically Vietnamese, not Japanese. So, I'll enjoy. All right, let's hurry along and work off that hot dog as we zip through St. Petersburg along the bike trail and ride past the Rays Stadium. Rays up, undefeated so far this season. We ride past their stadium and into downtown again. Still going on First Avenue in this bike trail. It's quite nice. And then we cross into the park just opposite the pier. So there's the marina on the right. This building on the left was in Sequest Deep's DSV, if you recall that submarine TV show. That was the officers' headquarters. And we're going to turn right onto the pier. You can drive your car out and park about halfway out. And you can ride the whole way out. So we're going to ride and turn right just a little bit. And we're going to see an airplane. The airplane was the first commercial passenger service flown by Tony Janis, and to his right was the first commercial passenger flight from Tampa to St. Petersburg, shortening the trip from 2 days to just a few, probably an hour, a little less than an hour. No telling how fast that plane went or didn't go. So it's quite a nice spot. So there's some restaurants just to the left of here called Doc Ford's, and we'll see that in a moment. Here we are on the pier, and they have live bands sometimes at Doc Ford's, which is behind me. All right, there's some boats coming in. There's an airport. I don't know if you can hear me or not. So on that, the top of that is a restaurant bar. It's quite a nice view from there. And there's another restaurant on the second level, which is indoors, air conditioned and stuff. So not as exposed to the elements. But it's quite a popular place. And if you don't want to ride your bike or walk, you can take the tram. You will? Okay. There's even a beach here on the pier.
Hey.
There's a beach, and we're not even on shore yet. So there's another marina there, and that older looking building is the, what's the name of that other building? The hotel?
Vinoy.
The Vinoy Hotel, which is a really old hotel. Just got remodeled and repainted and such, so it's quite a nice place. Right. So there's this net thing here, and at different times of day it looks different colors because of the fabric's different colors. And they have all these chairs here and lights around it illuminated at nighttime. It's quite nice. And later on I'll post the name of the artist here in the video. All right, so here's that marketplace thing I told you about. So it's a nice covered area. Not projecting rain too much, but it makes it a little shadier. And they have all the typical Florida market things. And here we have the Salvador Dali Museum. It's quite nice. It's got a good view, both inside and out. Outside being that, and also the building looks quite nice. And right behind me is a bench that looks like that permanence of time, or whatever that time thing was, the melting clock. It's a melting bench with a melting clock on it. So you got quite the double whammy. And there's a tree there that used to have little ribbons that, it was a ficus tree, little ribbons of memories and stuff, or hopes or something like that. It got blown over in the last hurricane, but that was the second time it blew over. So there was plans to replace it anyway, so it wasn't that too big of an expectation or tragedy. Because of the magic of the museum, the hope still lives on anyway, that people put on the ribbons that they tied on there. What else? Oh yeah, so I always wanted to open a restaurant near here. This is the Salvador Dali Museum. I wanted to call it the Delicatessen. Okay, there's the ferry that you can catch from here in St. Petersburg, downtown St. Petersburg, by the Vinoy. You can catch that ferry and go all the way to downtown Tampa. I'll show a picture of a map right here to see how far that is. So I said I'd show you my boat. There it is. I forgot the keys. So here we go. Stop here. Have you ever wondered where tikis come from? This is where people make the tikis. I'm sure they are made elsewhere too, but along here, who would have thought? I can see one that looks like a manatee. A manatiki. Alright, isn't that cool? Well, here we are again. We've returned, made it back to South Pasadena. 29 miles. Oh my. No wonder I'm tired. Alright. See ya. And today's video has a sponsor. It's this new chemical, brand new. It's called dihydrogen monoxide. And you can buy it in bottles. So I've actually seen it in a can. And then some houses can get it installed where it comes out of this metal thing in your kitchen with the hole in it. And you can get a spray or just a knob. So dihydrogen monoxide. It's quite good. I drink it all the time while I'm cycling out in this hot sun. I even pour it over my head sometimes. Oh, that feels good. Dihydrogen monoxide. Get it today.